Fat ass, come on down here. Oh, yeah, Gianni Bella. I said Bella. Oh, Bella. Yeah, Bella. Okay, we know what time it is. Oh, grazie. Are you sitting? Let me look for a good one. You got to do easy. We don't care. We don't care. The bone going on. Oh, the bone. You can't have this one yet. Yeah, it stinks. Oh, okay. It stinks, that bone. That bone. Will you let me do my tricks? Okay. Easy. Lay down. Okay, easy. That was easy. Is he laying down and doing that, Pops? I forget where I leave things laying around, everybody. Ay. And B, sis, what's going down? Arm distance, my man. Gianni Catalan. Okay, I got everybody up to there. What are you doing? I got to get right here. I'm sorry. Let me get right. Do that, do that. Okay, let's see. Okay, if I go that way, if I go this way and make everybody more sick. Okay, there. Okay, let me just do my makeup. It's snowing here in Western Mass. Is it? It stopped here in Big Buff for a sec. Gianni. My man, arm distance. Yeah, he's a nice doggy. He is. He's a real nice doggy. He mugged me for food all weekend. With all the people yesterday, Saturday, he was just a nutbag. He was a nutbag. You okay? Go ahead, belch. Have a kiss after the belch. Yeah, everybody wants to see him. You gotta lift your head up. Stop smelling everything. There he is. Really, Gianni, the kids came home early for the snow. Well, it's better to get them out of there, get them away from danger. Thanks. And B, listen, I don't pay attention anymore, kiddo. You lose track, you don't even care. Some people worry about the rate and all that, just let them keep going. As long as you're healthy in the mind and the young in the mind, you'll be all right for a while. You'll be all right. Oh, Gianni Snow, are you kidding me? It's our middle name over here. Brutal. There she is. Oh, Sunshine Deborah Roberts. There she is. How are you, honey? Always bring sunshine over here. I hope you're doing good. Had a good birthday this month. Mine was wonderful. Where are you? Okay. Absolutely, Debbie. Thank you for coming in and saying hello. I appreciate it. There he is. My man Coltrane. What are you doing? I had to tell you something. It'll come back. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do, Gianni. Coltrane just said snowing like a over here. I bet. I bet. It's gonna start coming down. It's January. And then February. The two worst brutal months. Assassino, Tirati, Verbolamani. What's going down, brother? How are you? I hope you're doing good. I started off the show with a little dance. Assassino. I couldn't wait to come on today. Then I forgot I couldn't play my music. We're at 3,859 watch hours. All right, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. It's moving up. We started at 7:30. Uh, we're getting there, everybody. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. I'm just, you know what I got to do? I'm going to stop checking it too. I got the birdies here. Bird, check it, check it, check it. I'm going to stop checking it for a second. There are a couple videos I'm a little concerned about I have left up. Well, sis, I'll talk to you in a second about them. I'll bring them up. I mean, if they're a danger, I'll just delete them. I kind of was going through the page and the platform last night, and I'm like, ooh. And even the one video I'm in, it's all about me, my uncle. It's all about everything. But I'm worried about the news coverage. And you know what? People pay for news coverage. I know, I know, I know. I'm worried about that. It's on all three different stations, and I got to talk to. I'll talk to you about it. I'm like, are they going to get me for that? You know, things I'm worrying about. And there he is, the one, the only, Ralph Mucci. as the as the crowd roars. Leave it. Well, you can look around and check what I got up to. Everybody can. Hello, Patricia Daly. How are you? As we tell you, we go to CVS, confirm Doc Dix, and wait for test results. Boy, are you right. Oh. She said doctor's appointments. Somebody made the mistake of mentioning a doctor yesterday or the day before. Everybody ran to the phone to make an appointment for me. Just leave well enough alone. Quiet, Sticks. You got something to say, Sticks? All right, NB. All right. I got you. Oh, hey, Gianni, the only problem is we got no hair, so we ain't got to worry about the grays. It's here. This will come in all gray. I forgot about the hair, the one hair that grows. Wish it wouldn't grow on the face and on the head. Just grow on the head, not the face. No, we'll see. We'll see. There you go, G. Oh, I got to, this ain't like a mirror, The video camera, I think it's a Dindu think it's Dindu thinks it's a mirror, but it ain't. So you got to angle yourself just right. I wanted to lift the eyebrows. I'll never get my eyebrows threaded, Gianni. Just that. Anytime I think of eyebrows, remember when I said eyelashes? I got my eyelashes threaded. Every woman in the chat went, "Oh, Dean, are you out of your mind?" They thought I got my eyelashes threaded. I crossed up eyelashes and eyebrows because I'm so used to talking about them ever since Stiggs came around. Hang on a second. Hello. Yeah. Okay. Get back to the chat. I haven't even looked at my paper of what I want to talk about yet. How's that for an alarm system? Best alarm system you could invest in. Maureen, how are you, Dolly? No, no, it wasn't. Down neck. What's going down? You are hoping. I can't wait either, to tell you the truth. No, I don't know what Tommy Stiggs is going to do. We'll see. Wise up. That's what we do here at Dean Doos and Beat. You're in my living room. So you're going to get everything you're going to get here. Let me remind you, this ain't a. I'm going to pick on you a second. Wise up. This ain't a studio. Okay. This is Dean. This is hell, as Rat Trap puts it. So there's no, we'll take calls. Right now, TT's like this with the phone right here, just in case I ever got overrun. Okay. Rat Trap, you on perimeter? See, we do all that around here. This is the fun house. Skipper, skipper, skipper. Oh, absolutely, Ralphie. What it says. Can you moon anybody on the screen? Or is it, you can't do that? That's I know the front, no, but if I like mooned Ralph right now, would that be cool? Let me know if I can moon somebody on the screen. We'll get the fun started fast around here. Yeah, I know, no. I got no assassin. Todd Father's turning on everything to say, do it right now. I could see the phones getting turned on right now. Vito, you just drank 5 gallons of water. Are you daring me, Envy? You daring me? Is that what that meant? I'm going to take your advice, Gianni. You got to behave. We'll talk about that too in a minute. The Wise Up show last night. I haven't looked at this since this morning. Okay. What's that noise? Vito, did you hear that? He wants water. You know what? You just got water. Dancing. Kick your head. Put your head up. Dancing. Don Miku, he's up. My man. What's going on, Donnie? Skipper, what are you doing, Skipper? Amber, how are you, Dolly? Good to see you. Had to just get Vito some water. Absolutely wise up. So I'm doing beef shank again. That he's going nuts up there. I had to do the beef shank again. They put more on this shit. So I made the girls bone broth too, with all that, with the onions, the garlic. So their insides are gonna be like fire going through them when they drink this stuff. I'm gonna make a video and show you guys it when it's done. But I use the beef shank to do that. The best you can use. I can't wait till this is done. What Stiggs call us? Hyenas? What do you say? He says he'll eat the legs, toes, and everything, Stiggs said yesterday. Thanks, Stiggs. And there he is, Todd Father. I told you he would eat. He didn't hear me. Mike F. There's my man. Mike F. What up? You want to talk about the most depressing football Sundays at the weekend there was? We're used to it here. I think you can't tell you guys how used to it we are. Okay. There's guys that won't come out from underneath their bed right now here. They didn't go to work. They didn't. Are you kidding me? You got to get over that. When it comes to sports, I just want one Super Bowl. I won't be a hypocrite. I know. I know. But you know what? It's all good. When you don't worry about it, it happens. Stanley Cup, just one. I mean, these teams came in when I was born. I'm older than the Buffalo Sabres, for Jesus Christ, a dinosaur, and they can't win me one Stanley Cup. You know what, Mike John? You had to get me thinking about championships. I don't even know where I was going to say now. Let me go to Avatar. I'm going to put Legio on for you guys. Gianni, I'm going to sick the boss on them. Oh, I know. I know. Skipper understands my pain. Look at Skipper. Dean knew it was a brutal football weekend. Todd Father, I didn't watch one down. You should have gave me that advice. Ralph, you're all right. You're learning, Ralph. You're you're learning. Okay, let's get to Moochie's show last night, the Wise Up show. Great show. Again, he had 5 different people on there. And as he labeled it, the alliance. Beautiful thing. I mean, we're all doing this together. We hang out. We do what we got to do together. And, you know, and again, our newest guy that came in, Vinny, starting it. And I want to hit, I got cut off a couple times, 10 times last night, so I couldn't finish my story. I just want to, put a little more to the stories. It's okay. It's okay. We're all learning. But like I had said, the comeback story of the year is Brooklyn guy Vinny. So, and what I mean by that, which wasn't explained, it was, but it wasn't. A lot of you last night and listening to me now don't understand how far we go back. Like me, Vinny, and Tommy, Danny, ALVs come into, and anybody's Ralphie, you're just getting into it all. But there's been a long history here. And, starting out with Vinny, I mean, there was times this guy, he started out a mental health show and then he moved in and actually was doing the same thing we were doing, but under a so-called genre. It's the only way I could put it. And it wasn't the genre for him. It really wasn't. So he experienced all that. He went through all that. And a lot of us watched it and we seen what happened. I mean, we were with the guy. Everything, happens and you just keep going around in the circle. And he's bounced back. He's back with the mental health and he's doing great. I mean, what was it? Been about, I'm trying to get timelines and everything, 4 or 5 months. Well, I mean, this last 3, 4 months, his chat room's gone up. Subscribers, his views. So it's a great comeback story. Let me look at the chat because when I talk, I don't look at this chat. I'm sorry. But the embargo, okay, I knew with that embargo. But you know what? Here's what I'm saying. It is what it is. It was great. It was a fun time, good people, and yes, the good gravitate to each other. I mean, I believe that because I've seen it for 58 years in real life. I've only been here a year, and I've seen what could happen and all that. But anyways, I'm not going to go too much further on that. I'm supposed to do like a year thing. What happened in this last year? I never went through. I might do it alone, and then really try to make people understand with the knowledge and the videos I have. I can make a 1 year anniversary of that. Perfect. I wish I knew how to do it. That's the only problem. Labor's International Union 76. Now that was rough. What up, Labor 76? What's going down? Rough week. My man. Hang on. So, but I thought it was a great show. Let me get you Legios for you, Luciano. That was one of the bosses from Sicily. I know a lot of people don't know who he is and what he is. That's all. It's just it's an avatar. Enjoy it. Yeah, right, Gianni. I mean, that's why I can't stand not going to this chat when I'm talking. Exactly. Exactly. And take Vinny in with open arms. And you already know who the guy is, what he's about, this and that. Poor guy didn't want none of that. He didn't want none of that stuff that was happening. He didn't come on YouTube for all that. Neither did, neither did I. Bill Stink. You know what? Tell me something I don't know. No, you know what, Mike F? And I'm just going out of my chat here, guys. Dean Do knows what happens on a panel when you get more than two, three people. I've seen it happen. So, I mean, you try to do the right thing. You try to everybody talk, and it's hard because when you're talking and you get off track, that you forget what you're saying. You start going in another direction. It's all that. I mean, anybody that thinks this is easy, come on down. You'll be the next contestant on the YouTube is right. Mobland, what's going down, Mobland? You had a good live this morning. I was listening. Couldn't participate. I was busy. The mornings are tough. I get out of Stiggs and I'm ready to rumble. There you go, rough week. That was cool. I like that. I think rough week is rhyming over here. Start kicking out the beats, rough week. Findo will start dancing. Get up here and start singing. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, the embargo is more of an inside joke. It's and there's Paul Clinton. I'm not, what? Hazardous materials, lead and asbestos, rough week. I can't stand that work, rough week. Can't wait to retire, rough week. God bless you, though, my man. I was going to say somebody, we have to do it. The laborers do it right, safe, and get rid of it. My man. Love it. Love it. Love when people tell me they're laborer, operator, iron worker. There's me, Danny, Coat Train, Big Bones. He works construction. I get out of it. And I also think arms work construction. Rough Week wants me to dance. That's, you know what, Rough Week. 70s disco, Saturday Night Fever, best soundtrack. Where's Assassinino right now? Assassinino, you want me to start stripping here today? That, you know what? Rough Week wants a dance, I think. No, but Maureen says, love the Abbott. Thank you, Maureen. You and Yanks had a nice show. All right. Todd Father, I caught it. I think you had like 5-10 minutes left on the show. I wanted to jump in. I had to go pick Vito up, get my coffee. You know, I'm just checking. I don't want to miss nobody. Maureen, I'm taking like some. Hey, listen, Maureen, you know what? Embarrassment to Dean is like a word of the past anymore. Dean do up before the sun. Don Miko, 4 o'clock, 4:30, 5. That's my normal time. I'm a lunatic. My father used to tell me all the time. Yeah, okay, Dean, do I already got your worm? Well, Dad, you got to wake up real early in the morning, Dean Dewey used to tell me. And boy, was he right. Oh my God, he snagged me at everything. Everything. If I wanted something, he had it in the morning. I I never touched a newspaper in the virginal form in my whole life. After my father got his hands on it, how do you guys like the way I put that one? Ladies, I know you understand what I'm talking about. The paper was always wrinkled, folded, bent. Oh, wrote on. Hey, listen to me. Wrote on, especially the sports page with the horses. Tell them, Dean, go ahead. Oh, well, see, Ralphie, this is what happened real fast too with that. The name I came on as Z. It was Dindu Z and Vito the Pip and Vito. So after like a month, I looked at the name Dindu Z and Vito. They're gonna think I'm a fanook. I'm sorry. You know what? That don't sound good. You know what? It sounds like two guys putting out content, and I was like, you know what, Dindu? I'm changing this whole name. So I went Dindu and Vito the Pitbull. Ralphie. I dropped the Z. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna stick with my original Dindu, so they know it's a guy and a dog, and that was history. A little. I don't know how else to put it to you and how I felt. Coltrane, I didn't think for a split second you would. Okay, Coltrane. I wouldn't for one split second would I have doubted that, okay? You know what, Dean? Right, right, Ralph. It is much better. I mean, to see a man about a horse. Andrea Fertali. How are you, Goomba? Yep, it was Dindu equals Z. Yep, Gianni, I took a picture of it. I remember Z. Listen to me. Anytime you come to this city, like I told you, don't ask for Dindu. They'll be like, how do you know that name? They'll be like, you really get interrogated. What's it called when they slam you down? Okay. Just go. Where's Z? Z. Z. Where's Z? They'll bring you right to me. Johnny knows that Skipper knows. They'll bring you right to me. And like I said, and that all depends where you land. What part here? You might not make it. Just be careful on which perimeter you land in or come through when you're asking for that Z. So I prefer to ask for Dean. Ask for Dean, you'll be safer. You'll probably get further in. You know what? I don't mean it like, come here. Bite his ankles, Andre Fertali. Bite your Goomba's ankles. Get him over here. Say, Andrea, give me an ankle, Andrea. Give me an ankle. Oh, Andrea, please don't. You're kidding. Someone will come here and please, Andrea. I shouldn't even be talking like this. Oh, Paul Clinton. Oh, I'm done. Come on, get up here with me instead of crying. I got Yoda. Then my Yoda, you want? I know you want Yoda. Your nose is all wet. Why? Wait till they see our Pez Star Wars collection we got going. I'm done. The 58-year-old kid. That's what this is created. The 58-year-old kid. The kid and the dog. Z Zorro. Don Miko, you know how many people call me Zorro? Oh my lord. I should have just went Zorro themed or themed Zorro. My next dog will be Zorro. That's the first thing they used to say. Is it the marker Zorro? No. No. Thank you, Maureen. It's my Kango. I actually have it turned around. I look like a gook with a mook with this and a hoodie on. So I just give it we call it the once over in your West Side style now. Okay. I wanted to go West Side style. Look, I think it's a mirror. I'm going like this. Okay. I love the Kango hats from the 80s. This is from the 80s. I keep all my hats in a nice hat container. Gigi. I love my Tony Ducks hat. Oh, I'm going to get a cramp. This is my Tony Ducks hat, with the bent back rim and the little for the flower in the side. It was one of them old style Sicilianos. They used to wear the cashmere one. I ain't gonna put it on yet. My Tony Ducks hat. I got my fat Tony Salerno hat upstairs. Wait till I wear that one day. You know, the burrito, the original burrito. Oh, hit that like for a great show, Paul Clinton. You do some great advertising. Everybody's been doing good. Everybody's doing their own thing. I could probably pass for it, Gianni, unfortunately. Oh, yeah. No, I know. I know what you meant. I thought you meant the other familiar. A painter from Paris with that hat. Oh, like this, you mean? I'm sorry. I was doing a house painter. You mean one of these guys with the hat down and the eyes. How's that one, Ralphie? She's the painter. I'm not the painter. Hang on. So I lasted. Where would I end up at Ralphie's show and everything? Well, that was great, and everybody last night. How about my favorite video? Hang on. Are you doing easy up there with that big bone up there? Hang on. My favorite video of the weekend. I'm just gonna let you watch it because if I watch it anymore, I'm surprised you ain't got like 1,000. They're probably taking views from them because I'm watching it over and over again. How he put this together, Lord, the one and only. Look at that. Oh, What happened? I, I could laugh over and over. I'm sorry. I just wanted everybody to see. I thought that was amazing that they put it together. The man from left field, the way he could put that together. Oh, my wife lost it, especially after the Terrence kind. Okay, let me explain it. It's just wonderful stuff, that it's a Terrence kind of things, my boy. So that day I was singing, I was all revved up for the show, and I hear nice singing. And I was like, shut up. That's when I screamed, shut up. He got it perfect in there. Perfect. What was the other rant I was ranting about? Oh, what else was I ranting about? I can't remember. Okay. Oh, funny stuff. That's the stuff I love. That's the stuff I love. There's my man. See, give me kisses today, stinky ears. Mm. That's it. I get robbed on kisses too. See no evil, my main man. What's going down, Goomba? Good to have you in. There's Wine. There's Wine Guild in here. Oh, he's got a PC. He probably could do all that. Is that what you're saying? He's smart with all that stuff, the Wine Guild. Where is he today? I want to play it out. I want to play it again and laugh. That's all I've been doing. My mother fell right off the chair laughing. Oh, the boom, boom, the boom, boom, boom. That was the thing. When I freeze up, that's what I was talking about. What's that noise? And that's my tribute to Angel. We all know that. What's that noise? Oh, no, what can I tell you? We're gone, gone. Hey, Tammy, how are you, honey? Good to see you come in today. What? All right, Tammy. All right. What's the problem? I mean, Jesus. We'll talk. We'll talk. What else was I going to hang on? Wanted to head on. AOV's video. What other video did I want to pull up? I didn't even have time to pull up the other video I wanted to pull up. I said the review. Okay, I talked about Vinny. Wise up in Vinny. Okay, hang on. Let me show you my pages. Are you kidding me? So this is the one I scored because I looked through the rack now. And sis, I was looking for more double heads. I'll get you. I'm gonna get us some. Look at this. Love it. I gotta see where they got this one. I put the Pez in there for my shows and everything at night. 58-year-old kid. See what you guys created? Okay. But anyways, oh, where's my sign? Where is she? Where is she right now? Get in here. So I scored this one. They put them in the back behind them all, and Dean Dude takes them off and grabs them. You know, my R2D2. So I started out with, right? Yeah, R2D2. Check this one out. I scored Darth Vader. Like, seem a little excited about Darth Vader. There's only 5 of them. So now I need Yoda, Chewbacca. I'm sorry. Okay. We have R2D2. Let Dindu get his figures right. This is the Stormtrooper. This ain't R2. Darth Vader. I'm sorry. This is the Stormtrooper. So I only need 3 more. Chewbacca, Darth Vader, and Yoda. But look what I got. Maybe somebody could help me out with this. Because I don't know what the fungo this thing is. This was behind in the back too. And I'm like, whoa, could it be special limited 1 of 1? What does it looks like? It's got a little head on top. It's a Star Wars one, but it doesn't have him on the back. So Dindu don't know what his name is. I never seen that before. I don't know if it's, I don't know. So I'm like, you know what? Give me that sucker. You get like, they were like 2 songs. You get them for like $4.65 for 2. I'm like, give me those 2. They were the only 2 on there. Star Wars. So anyways, I'm going to Piece de Cow with the Pez collection Star Wars. Okay. I love it. Chihuahua goes, where are you going with that antique candy? Pez is older than a lot of you. I know. Right, let me get back to Montouk is in the building. Hang on a second. You know what? I'm sorry. I didn't even. I'm so ignorant. You know what? Hang on. This is why I'll never have a real show. I forgot my ticker. It says donate, but you don't have to. I just put it up there for looks. Let me get back to my comments. Okay. Let me get back to. Good thing I pinned the link. You know what? Ah! Oh no. Adam Provocaret. Provacier. I love saying his name like that. Adam, I love saying your name like that. Just to get things going. The Montouk. I love that name. He goes, what's the, I think it's Montauk. I told him I'd give him my own names. It's Montouk. See what kind of show it is, guys, ladies. Oh, another thing I was preaching pretty good about being careful about chat rooms and how you could get caught up and get in trouble in there, and how somebody could start talking about one of your friends, how just some lunatic or troll or could just start talking and try to irk you or try to cause a fight or try. Beware in the chat, Dindu's chat room therapy. You got to watch. Listen to me. I don't know it all. I'm only telling you guys what I learned. So that's all I could do. Step by step, one by one.
Hello, people.
Hello, Dolly. How are you today?
What's crack-a-lacking? I'm
Doing my thing.
looking for something important, and I can't find it right now.
What do you think? It's so hard to have over 2 or 3 people on a panel.
Especially when you got somebody up there like Tommy Stiggs who doesn't know how to shut up. That. adds to it.
Oh, he didn't even talk that much last night. This bigger
It's when I came on. That's why I didn't really want to join at first. I wanted to make sure, like, everybody, because Ralph asked me to join, and I'm like, I wanted to give people fun.
Good. I thought it went good.
It was fun. It was nice talking to everybody. You guys all got your own little, what are you guys going to call this? You got your own little special embargo.
We're going to call it the Alliance embargo. How's that?
Alliance sounds like you guys are like, you got to call it. Alliance is like when you make an alliance, it's against another side or something.
You know what? I kind of thought about that too, but you know what? We could always be against evil. That's all. You could be against
what?
evil.
Don't say cyberbullying.
You could be. That was next. Dean Deuce, number one, cyberbullying. Can't stand that. You know, you could be an alliance against all that nasty, negative stuff. So it'll work out good. We're not here.
Alliance against the BS. That's all. Just say like something like that.
Yeah.
Because you and I think even like Danny Stories. Danny Stories is an awesome guy, great guy. But when he has an opinion, he's going to make a video and give his opinion on a situation. The same thing with you.
That's what you have to do. That's what this is about. I mean, it's an opinion. It ain't criticism. It ain't talking about the person. It's our opinion. Disagree to agree. That's all. You know? And I just, like I said, I worry about the chat room, sis. You know, I don't want no one to get caught up. Someone says something stupid, and you know how it is. I don't have to tell you.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Give me 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Hold on.
Take your time. Let me go to Avatar. I want to read the chat a little bit. I hate looking at myself. Oh.
Your tablet in it was dead.
Oh, let me go shut that off.
I got the meaning. What is he? Lauren, you got the meaning Iranji. What does Iranji mean? Iranji. What is the definition of Iranji? Wise Up Show. Please give me a definition of Iranji. I'll look it up. Sounds like you might use big words sometimes that have difficult understandings, and I will try to look up these words instead of asking you to define Iranji. Iranji.
I don't even know where the hell it's at.
Erongy. Erongy. Erongy.
What are you doing?
Keep this short. Go ahead.
What are you doing?
Iranji means what?
I don't know what it means. I never even heard the word before.
Email means electronic email. Iranji, just as email means electronic mail. I'm confused more. It's not a word. Thank you, Gerard. What's up, Ralphie? Tell me a story.
Hi, Lauren.
Oh, that Gerard said that? Okay. Hi, Joe Della. Hello, mob rats.
Listen.
Yo.
I'm getting out of work early tonight. I'm doing a show tonight, probably about 8 o'clock, maybe. It depends. On the wonderful world of YouTube.
Oh, boy.
You should watch the novellas before you do this.
That title is sarcastic. It's not meant to be a happy title. All the shit that I saw between last night and this morning.
Whoa, what happened?
Wait. Whoa, what happened?
I know.
I'm not going into it, but that's what it is. It is what it is.
Is it because I told you I was a troll and then you looked me up and now you're disgusted?
No, Lauren, you have.
I'll give you. Oh.
You have nothing to do with it.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's a first.
Ralphie?
That's a first. Usually I'm right up in it. Go ahead.
What was it? Emails?
No, listen.
Okay.
He doesn't want to bring the drama here. You watched some shows this morning that disgusted you. I got it.
No, Lauren, it had nothing to do with you, hon.
No, not me. No, I'm just saying you some stuff on YouTube that you watched this morning disgusted you. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, yes.
Okay, gotcha.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Like I'm starting to say to myself, I'm wondering, do I really want to get into this? You know, do I want to continue?
Well, that's why you have your own little embargo where you don't even engage in that BS ever.
Where do you get this word embargo? That reminds me of a ship.
Oh shit, I'm done.
It's an
An embargo.
called an alliance. What is this embargo thing? Did you have this once before or something?
Yeah, there was a silly thing called they had it. Vinny and the Four Horsemen had an embargo, like probably this time last year, where they were going to stick together, not get involved in the BS, and go on other people's shows. That's all. And they just called it an embargo. It's just being silly in chat. That's all.
See, I had no idea about that backstory. I was wondering where this word embargo came from.
I was trying to tell you. That's what I was trying to tell you about Vinny's story last night. On how it started, where he came from, and all that. But no, it's a good. I mean, like I said, Vinny's story is a great story. So,
you gave some very good advice last night, especially about going into the chat.
yes,
Not offering your. Not saying anything. Not saying anything, just keeping quiet and back out. And that's
Ralph. The biggest thing with these chat rooms, you got to understand, they're good. They're nothing but trouble in the first place. They're nothing but negativity. Now, I could see one of us going into a chat last night, late during the night. Who do you guys think you are? What it? Ooh, ah, ee, ah, ooh. That's the shit that you got to ignore.
Yeah.
We're only human beings. We're men. We're doing what we got to do. So listen to me. That's why I told you guys, if anything's said about Dindu, don't say a word. Walk right out, X out, get out of there. I'll handle it. If the shoe is on, this is where they ran into a problem, Ralph, before. Certain guys weren't sticking up for certain guys. They thought it was the streets. Okay? It's only YouTube and a computer, folks. So now, I don't want nobody to think that they have to fight for Tindu, stick up for Tindu. I don't want to put nobody under pressure like that. Or this ain't the reason why I came to YouTube. If I choose to do it, that's the type of man I am. I'm not going to let nobody mess with my friends, mess with my people. I listen to me. I'm not going to start trouble and talk about them. I won't give them the time of day or a breath of air. So you just got to ignore them. We are grown adults here. I mean, if you can't ignore people's stupidity and ignorance, there's a problem. There is. So I just wanted to make that more clearer to everybody.
That's
because those chat rooms are a nightmare, especially for your ego, your nerves, all that. They're just terrible. I mean, you're not going to get many chat rooms like our chat rooms. You're not. You're not on this YouTube. You have to make it what you want it to be. I mean, and that's why I keep going back to Vinny. Vinny came in here. Thank God I already knew from day one Vinny's history and what this man's been through. He never wanted all that.
Wait, no. Don't even start that.
What?
Oh man, if he didn't want drama, he knew exactly what to do and who not to have on and what not to talk about. We all are in charge of our own platforms.
Right, but you could tell when a guy is uncomfortable with it.
Well, then there was more than one show though done about drama though. He could have opened his mouth, and I don't want to go back and forth with you, but like, you know what I mean? Whatever happened on his platform, he's got to take accountability for. He can't say that like I didn't want any part of it. I just sat there.
Right.
You know, I'll say everything on my platform that I've done. It's me, 100%. I did it. Even if somebody else came on, if somebody came on my platform and they started talking a bunch of crap and I didn't want it, it's my responsibility to shut it down and kick them off.
Right. And I'm gonna, like I said it before, I'm gonna stick to what I just said again. When you get tied up and mixed up into something you're not comfortable with, that makes it very hard. When you're trying to do the right thing and you're trying to make friends, that's even harder. Listen to me.
You think he did all that? You're saying you think he did all that just to be friends with people?
Well, no, not just to be friends with people and to do what we're doing here. Try to maybe set up people to be friends with, talk to people, get a chat room going, that kind of stuff. I mean, you know, These guys walk. I used to set my clock.
Because I don't want to argue with you, but by you
right.
by
We're
you
just
pushing it
disagreeing
off.
to agree. That's
No,
all.
but by you pushing it off like he wanted nothing to do with it, it's kind of like you're blaming Joe because
No,
Joe was the partner at the time, and Joe,
It's
they
not
were
that.
both good boys.
I'm not saying he pushing it off on him like that. You know, he knew as a guy what he was getting involved with and everything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, but it wasn't what he wanted to get involved in. You know, there's guys and girls that make those walks, those steps. They don't really want to do something, but they do it. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I think what happened is after he got himself into it, and then like it's almost like now that looking back, it's like kind of like he realized it was the wrong move for his channel. When he was in it, Vinny was in it when he was in it.
Right. No, I'm not saying, hey, listen, I'm not trying to eliminate Vinny from the whole picture, and all that. I'm trying to put it in a way, the way I seen it, NB. I didn't write nothing down. I used to set my clock for Vinny and Bay 8. Are you kidding me? I mean, I can't say that enough. I've been on the screen on video with them saying it. But
well, I talked to Joe and Vinny on the phone all the time around that time, so I also got the conversations behind.
Right.
So,
see, I wasn't behind the scenes.
Yeah,
I wasn't all that. I liked them two gentlemen for what they were bringing to the screen.
Yeah.
That's why I like them. So I mean, I still love both of them till this day. I ain't got one beef against both guys. That's why I'm more ecstatic that Vinny came over and he's found something what he really likes to do.
Vinny's a good guy. He just needs to make new friends in other genres.
Right.
To bring
over.
You know
what? That's 3/4 of a lot of people's problems on here. It's hard. It is hard. I mean, who do you trust? Who do you talk to? But go ahead. I'll shut up.
Question, Lauren. Let me ask you a question.
Good.
Do you find that drama finds you YouTube's?
No way. I wouldn't find drama if I didn't go out looking for it. I could 100% take responsibility for everything that I put my feet in.
Oh, okay. So,
and certain situations, there's been a lot of situations and a lot of things said too that I've put my foot in my mouth and ignored too. So I know. I think I'm more well educated, and I know the way direction things go on YouTube, and I know sometimes you gotta speak up. Sometimes you gotta put your foot in your mouth and just ignore it.
Well, you're a very outspoken woman. I could tell right away, which is good. That's a good habit that you have, is that you're very outspoken and you say what's on your mind and you don't hold anything back. And sometimes you're tactful, I guess, and sometimes we're all not tactful, but that's a very good trait to have for a woman.
Well, it depends on who I'm talking to. And I could talk to like a brother. Somebody else I might not talk to like this because I don't want to overstep my boundaries on somebody else's channel. You know what I mean?
Right.
No, that's perfectly all right. But I've learned. I mean, even this morning, I don't want to be vague, but I just was shaking my head, saying, "God, oh, world,
just ignore them. You gotta ignore them, Ralph. I mean, that's the best thing you could do.
Ralph, were you mentioned?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so then think of it as this. Think about you walked into a store and there's a bunch of people arguing. Are you going to get in the middle of that fight, or are you going to walk out the door and be like, hey, those people look like idiots?
To me, honestly, I could care less.
Yeah, so there you go. That's how you ignore it.
I shrug my shoulders at a lot of things and just shake my head. And I'm the same way when people are talking about other people, and I'm in part of the conversation. They'll ask me for my opinion. All I do is just shrug my shoulders and never say anything, and that keeps me safe from everything.
Yeah.
And that's what I tell kids to do. If you don't want to talk about somebody or get involved in the conversation, don't say anything at all. Just shrug your shoulders and say, "Oh, whatever," and that way you're safe. So, but anyway, I got to get back to work. It's a pretty miserable day today. Let me tell you.
It's miserable because of the weather, or it's miserable because of the BS that you encountered today?
Both.
I gotcha.
Both. I don't know if I don't know if you could tell by my attitude, but I'm not normally. But anyway, if I get a chance, I'll do a show tonight. I'm getting out of work early, but I know
Okay,
that
well,
time down. I don't want to conflict with his show, so the time he does his, maybe I'll come on because whenever I get out of work early, I usually, if I can, I'll jump on and do a show other than night. So that's it. All right, guys, you have a good afternoon.
Okay, you got it, Ralphie.
drive safe, okay?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where he went with that. It must have depressed him right out. Stiggs, give me the thumbs up if it's TT's video. Is that
I
the
got
one
it
you
right
want?
here, but he's got a crap full of commercials on it already to share.
Oh, does he?
Yeah,
I
man.
got
He
it
likes
up.
commercial. You got
Here,
it too?
I'll share it. Here, hang
All right.
on. I'll try to skip them and everything. Let me see what I could do here. Share screen.
Ralph's a good guy. I hope he doesn't dip his
Oh, I
feet.
know. No, he won't. Here, Tommy.
I don't hear anything.
Hang on. All right.
I still don't hear it. Do people in the chat hear it?
Did everybody hear it? Give me a thumbs up if you no sound. Tindo. Why?
I don't hear nothing. I don't know
Hang
what
on.
you did.
Tammy
Tammy wants to link if you want to let her up.
Yeah, 1 second. Let me just see what I did. No mute mic. Hang on. Why the hell didn't that work? What's that noise?
Me and ramen noodle.
That's okay. I'm just ball busting. Okay. There we go. There's the link. And let me just go to this video and just see.
I'm taking over. This is when you guys learn how NB can be evil. Are you still there? I don't know what he did. Nobody got the YouTube for Boomer's Handbook for your birthday. Nobody got you the YouTube for Boomer's Handbook.
Yeah, I went to the wrong button. Oh, let's see this time now. If I could make it happen. All right.
Uh-oh. What's that noise? What's that noise?
What's that noise?
I hear barking.
I can't. Yeah, I can't. I wish I could hide that bark. I can't hide that bark. Okay, let me go to videos. There it is. And of course, the commercial. Oh,
Yeah, that's what I said. But I don't see anything on the screen now.
Okay, here it comes. Hang on. Just want to see if it'll. If you hear the sound, you say something. If you hear the sound, sis.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, everybody. Okay, I'm gonna put it full screen.
My YouTube.
I hear it.
Okay.
I want to put out a nice congratulatory message to the underboss of this channel of mine, TT Red. She started a little channel, positivity, readings, messages, little song in the background, just a nice little channel. Nothing, no big content, nice positive messages, readings and scriptures and stuff like that. And TT, the underboss of this channel of mine, has hit 500 on January. 22nd, 2023. And today, Monday, January 23rd, 2023. Maybe I've passed 5'10" already. She's growing every day. So, TT, from me to you, congratulations and thank you for all that you do. You've been a big part of this channel of mine. God bless.
All right. Nice. She had 500.
That's your sister, biological.
No.
Okay.
Actually, I have two TTs,
Yes.
and one came in the other day. So, and they're both the same name, the whole 10 yards, same nickname, everything.
That's my nickname.
And I got three of them then. I got three TTs now. See? What's going on, Tam?
Oh, my Lord. You have no idea.
Talk to us.
I don't want to bring the negativity on here and stuff. I just wanted, to let you know that this is me.
No, right?
We
Just
believed
another.
you.
What's that, NB?
We believed it was you.
Okay. Yeah.
That stinks though that you had to change around your
You know
account
what?
because people were bothering you. You're such a sweet lady. I don't know why anybody would want to bother you.
It's my fault.
There you go. Accountability. Everything, all the BS I got into on YouTube has always been my own fault too.
You know what? It's my fault. I thought, yeah, some are nice people, but they also come with and allow drama and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't be a part of that anymore.
Well, props to you for tapping out.
I mean, I think Thindu knows who,
Right.
but yeah, I mean, I can't.
I said it last night. When I go to other communities, when I meet other groups and people, I'm myself all the way around.
Well, that's me.
Right. I'm just saying, if I don't like something going on or somebody's picking on something, and it all depends who it is. If I'm in there for the content creator, I'm going to be with that content creator, no matter
Right.
what.
Yep.
To go after people in the chat that I don't even know who they are would be obscured. Just a waste of time.
You've seen the drama that Tammy's been involved in, Indu?
No, I haven't really seen it firsthand, but she's telling me for the first time today. So,
gotcha.
yeah.
I think NB kind of has seen things.
A little tiny bit. Not the extent of drama that I've seen like in this whole thing on our side. But yeah, I've seen tiny little things.
I mean, my life has been threatened on here.
Wow.
Yeah. I've gotten threatening emails. Yeah. All because I was nice to people.
So you blocked these people that sent you threatening emails?
I blocked and they still.
Now you guys are going to think this is weird, and Ralphie, don't take this the wrong way, but like Ralphie gave me his email and keeps telling me to email him. Like I get very weary emailing new people. Not that Ralphie seems like a boomer, but like where he wouldn't even know how to like mess with me if he even wanted to. If he even wanted to. I'm very weary of who I talk to privately and give out like my emails and stuff. Even though I have like burner ones, I would never give out my main email to anybody.
And because, and I'll say it, I was trusting.
Mm-hmm.
A year ago, whatever, I had to learn the hard way.
Right.
With this. And I've learned the hard way. I mean, not everybody is going to like you.
Right.
And for me, I'm not going to have a niche. I'm just going to come on and do whatever.
Yep.
Right.
I also, for me, I'm like, you know what? People don't need to subscribe to my channel. I don't care.
Right. I mean, when you come on here for yourself and
Yeah.
for what you want to do. I mean, that's up to the person. If you don't like that person
Exactly.
or that person's content, it's so easy. Like I say, X out and leave that person alone. Ignore
Yeah.
them.
100%.
Yeah.
It's just
You
that
know,
simple.
and
I feel like too, like if you have to say something, say it,
Yeah.
get to the point, and then move on. The back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and
No.
forth. That's what a lot of these people want. Like, and you've opened your mouth, you said it once, put the stern and straight and got to the point, and then the next day was back to business and let's have fun.
That's it. Yep.
You
and
know?
I've had to do that, and I did that on
Good. Put your foot
the
down.
TME CNY. But
Mhm.
then I still have these people.
Well, they want the back and forth. When you stop with the back and forth, eventually they're going to move on to the next person who's
And
going to give them what they want.
I blocked them and I've ignored them. And I'm like, you know what? I'm done. I'm going to do a new channel. And these people can leave me alone.
Wow.
They can be upset with me, whatever, because I'm not a member of their channel.
All right. Well, have you seen these people in real life?
No.
So then it doesn't affect your
But
real life.
I have spoken with a couple of them.
Do you want subscribers on this TMC channel or no?
I could. I don't care, I mean,
Subscribe. That's what I'm just asking.
you guys, I really want to be connected with this.
Right.
Do you want part of the embargo? It's going to cost you.
What's it going to cost me?
The embargo. Oh.
What's
You're
it going
there,
to cost me on because believe
Nothing.
me,
Just be
You're
a good
there.
friend to everybody. That's all.
hey, and I think I've done that.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And I mean, I'm not going to throw out names or anything, because people can go wherever they want, do what they want. But when I have one of my kids telling me, you need to move out of there and go away from that person because wherever they are, there's drama.
Right. Yeah. Get away from that person.
And I mean, and I'm not going to slam this person because you know what? Other people, they have been good people.
Yeah.
Right.
But they're associated with others.
Right. Right.
That I'm just not going to be over there.
See, the biggest thing too, where I tried to get into this chat room talking. Oh, it's like when you go into these chat rooms, and this is the only way Tinda could have described it. When you lay down with dogs with fleas, you're gonna get fleas.
You're gonna get fleas.
I mean, you got to be careful when you go in and comment in chat rooms. I mean, I learned that lesson one time.
Yeah.
And somebody came back in a comment, and I'm like, you know what? Right here, there, and then block. And I never want to see this guy again. It was that, here, how do I want to say it? I shouldn't have been there in the first place.
That's me.
Not that I shouldn't have been there. I said something to the content creator. The content creator understood it 100%, but there's only so much you two could do after that when they comment. And then this one guy came in with a comment, and I knew exactly what kind of guy he was, what he was. Dindu could bend him like a wooden stick, but you know what? He's one of them guys that won't stop. He's one of them, sissy Fritz, one of them. And I knew it in my head. I'm like, that's it. Just block, ignore. And
well, I'm going to tell you.
I've never seen him again.
My opinion, okay? My opinion. This is me, okay? Being where I was in that lifestyle community, okay?
Yeah.
That is a nightmare.
Wow.
I'm sorry. It is. A lot of it is. Because what I've seen, okay? What I've seen is it's who can get more.
Yeah. Well,
I understand promoting your channel, stuff like that, but people get down and nasty.
Right, we know all about it. We've seen so much. Look, Hollywood 210 says, "Come over to the dark side with us."
that's my boy.
Oh, is it? I'm like,
Yeah, he's one of
Well,
us.
who
That's
told him
family.
this was the dark side? That's our little secret.
He's like, you should see him outside that dark side over there on the hot side.
That's funny.
and I'm going to, probably still talk to a couple people,
Right, right.
Okay. Because
Make
I've
sure they're people you
connected with
trust,
them.
though. Make sure they're people you trust. If you
But-
don't trust them 100%, just keep them at arm's length. Be friendly with them, but keep them at arm's length until you know that you could 100% trust them.
Exactly. It's like there's a few that have been with me from the beginning, like within a year ago. I started my YouTube journey over a year ago. NB, you've seen me in the streets.
Yep. Yeah, I'm kind of the one. I kind of brought you over here from Terrence. I brought Terrence over, which I've been in your chat too, which kind of like intermingled the communities a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's how you found her, through Terrence.
Yep. As soon as you dropped, Terrence's link there months and months ago, he's a great guy. I got with Terrence, and the rest is history. I got Tammy, I got 4 or 5 other people that come in and say hello and come in the chat.
You just gotta. All I can say is just please be careful, Thindu. Okay.
I know, Tammy.
Indu's smart. Indu's very smart. He is very.
Oh,
smart.
I know.
These YouTube streets over here pretty well.
Yep. I mean,
but I understand the money for some. Okay. Some people, yes, it's a business for them.
well,
But for me, okay.
There's a difference, though. Okay, this is how I feel about the money. YouTube money's, it's great getting the little bit of YouTube check, but there's integrity can't be bought. It must be earned. There's certain times I see certain people aligning and doing certain things with certain people who are bottom of the barrel, or they're doing something bottom of the barrel, and it's all for that buck.
Yes.
And if you need to do that for the buck, your integrity goes out the door. What did I want to do? I want to email Ralphie. That's what I was just going to do right now. Email Ralphie because I had a question to ask him.
And I've seen it.
Right.
And I've seen where, some are like, okay, don't promote, no more dropping links. We're not doing this. We're not doing that no more.
Right. I've seen that. I've seen a couple shows do that. Yep.
We're not doing that. And for me, this is me, okay? For me, that's like, I thought we were supposed to help each other.
Right.
Do you understand where
you want to do? They're telling you what to do on your channel? You mean when you're in somebody else's chat as a mod?
Yeah. Or whatever. But you know what? Everybody can do what they want on their channel. You're right, Envy.
Yeah.
It's their channel. It's my job. For me, if I don't want to be there, I can leave it.
Absolutely. I'm trying to think of which burner email I'm going to email Ralph from. A, B, C, or D?
Go D.
Oh,
A,
my
B, C,
Lord.
Oh, yous are
I
funny.
don't know.
But we got snow. Thindu.
Did yous?
Yeah, we got snow.
It didn't come down too bad here. Maybe.
Oh, no, we got snow over here.
Oh, I don't want to see no more snow.
Oh, no, we got it. Ours came up from Pennsylvania.
Really?
They closed schools and stuff in Bradford and all that over here.
Yeah, I heard some school closings over. Right. Somebody was just Coltrane, I think, just said that too.
Yeah.
Right. Or Gianni. One of them said it down there.
Yeah, over here. Yeah, where I'm at. I'm over here this way.
Right. And see,
But yeah,
that's another big difference between a lot of us content creators too. And I don't know how many, but when you got your own life and you come on here doing this as a hobby and something to enjoy and to meet people, that's a whole different ballgame.
that's me. I'm
know-
only on here as a hobby. Show Nina, I mean, show my cooking, stuff like
Right.
that.
You know what? Hey, listen to me. The
And have fun with it.
donations, that all helps. That's the fun part of it, to tell you the truth, for Dino. When I get a couple bucks here and there, that's fun. At least you know you're doing something, I guess. I worked my whole life, 38 years it'll be this year. I killed myself. If somebody gives me something or somebody gives me $1 or something, that's like excitement to Dino. I don't get
Yeah.
nobody. I never ask for help. I never ask nobody for nothing. I'll walk 50 miles before I ask somebody for a mile ride. I'm that kind of guy. I'll bite my own nose off.
That's here. It's funny because we literally were sitting here last night bouncing back and forth as a family from the game to you guys on Ralphie's show.
Right.
As a family. And we're all watching.
That's good.
The kids are sitting here. The husband's here. We're just, and they're like, who's that? Oh, we like him. Oh, is that the guy that taught you, gave you the recipe for the sauce?
See?
Look at that cute puppy.
That's all good stuff.
And then NB came up, and they're like, we like her. She got spunk.
That's how people get to know you and, see you, especially on live streams,
But, I lost those videos from the other one.
You took them down?
No, they're on that other channel.
Gotcha.
But I'm just like, I don't care. I really don't.
Well, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. If it's going to bother you. The only time I get bothered on YouTube is if somebody who really is somebody that I care about. Like, let's per se and do. For an example.
Yeah.
There's probably about 5 people on here that I really do care about. Right. Because I've known them for a while, whatever else. If they were calling me out or upset with me for something, that would bother me. But some of these other people, when my name's mentioned and the nasty stuff they say or, whatever, if I see it, it doesn't bother me at all.
Right.
It's going to bother me, but what some jerk says that I've already embarrassed myself. I've embarrassed them, so I expect them to say disgusting things about me. Then I need to get off YouTube because I'm not innocent either. It's not like I'm just sitting here all innocent, like, oh, I don't know why they're picking on me. A lot of these people I've kind of embarrassed, so I expect it is what it is. So
I got tired of look at her, how can she come on here without her teeth in? She's this, she's that. Another one was, I'll get the, what do you want to, oh, yeah. I have the bail money. I can bring the first aid kit.
Oh.
Yeah. But these were being screenshotted and sent to me.
Oh, so somebody was stirring the pot. You didn't even see it. So the person who sent it to you was kind of stirring the pot, or they were a friend?
My daughter says they're stirring the pot.
Yeah, I agree with you.
That's what I was talking about in these chat rooms and the information. You got to be careful. You don't know where it's coming from sometimes with these troublemakers. And you know what really gets me? And I'm not even going to put air into this too much. When something's coming from an avatar, I can't even give that a split second of air. If someone with an avatar is talking about somebody's looks, health, or their families, you know what? You shouldn't even be up here. You're a disgrace when people do that.
But these people literally had
I mean,
You know what's
their
funny, Andrew?
picture.
Yeah, but it could be a fake picture. You know what's funny, Andrew? Yesterday when I was in Ralph's chat,
uh-huh.
who was it? Ralph was live last night. That's who it was. And the Indu's mom came in.
Yep.
And I was ready to block it because usually if somebody came in and they were like Envy's mom, I would think it was a troll messing around. I was ready to block it. And then I'm like, wait a minute, this side is so innocent over here that like the trolls aren't like that. And then I heard, you responded to it.
Yeah, no.
I didn't have a wrench at the time, but I was like, is that really your mom or is that somebody?
I know how you are, right? I know how you are with family and names.
Yeah. The Indu's mom came in, and I'm thinking usually, somebody comes in with somebody's mom's account or their daughter or their husband or whatever. It's usually somebody messing around, faking. That was nice.
You are right. You are right, Joe Della. You are. Sticks and stones. Exactly.
That's my biggest saying. Sticks and stones, baby.
You are right with that and stuff, but it just got, for me, everybody's different. For me, I just had enough.
Right.
You could do like me. I haven't gone live for a month and I've just been hanging out in other chats.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
That's what, like right now. I mean, my daughter said this morning, when was the last time you went live? I said, before I got sick.
Oh, I died.
Oh, I know.
So, and I'd still be dead.
I'm hoping
if wasn't worried about me, I'd still be dead because when certain people I cared about.
I want to be. I was like, I want to be dead now too.
All right, I'll start the rumor for you. Annie can. You want Annie to do it?
Oh no, you two don't die on my show, please. Oh, what happened
Annie
to Tammy? She disappeared on Theme Dues. Oh no.
We'll make it something silly, like she choked on a chicken bone.
Oh no, boy! Don't say that either. Let's say she fell.
No, Nina tripped me coming up the steps.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
Oh, yeah,
We'll have Stiggs start the rumor too. Stiggs is good with that because he spread the death rumor of me over to here.
I got locked in a trunk.
There you go. We put you in the trunk and then open up, Tammy. There you go.
Tony the Night Owl wants to know what started all your drama.
For me?
Yeah.
You know what? I made the mistake, Tony, of going into things, channels. And and like I said, it was my fault. I would chat, being nice, not getting into the drama. But because I was in there,
guilty by association.
I was guilty.
Yup. Wow.
Well, I argued with Stiggs a long time ago. Because he would be over in certain chats joining the panel. And then, they'd be sharing his link and stuff. And then I'd see him, in somebody's chat the next day that was like saying bad things. But he explained that he came in, he would say hi, and then he would realize the direction the channel was going, and he would bounce out of there. And you don't see, it doesn't say like Tommy Stiggs has now left the chat. So people assume that you're there the whole time engaging in the BS.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. And I'm not, for me, I'm not going to say, no, it was this, that, and everything. No. I was the one that engaged on the channels.
Okay.
And like I said, guilty because those people were involved with certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Or other, whatever. Yeah, the person, people, few of them, whatever. I'm not the only one. There were other ones that these people went after. But because I was involved with that person and things, guilty by association.
Well, you got to be careful when you enter that ballpark, Tammy. You know, hang on. Here's Tony. Get your butt up here, Tony. There she is. Hello, Night Owl.
Hi, sweetheart. What I want to know is now, Tammy, I don't really know too much about your channel other than cooking. But I'm asking what started all this drama between content creators?
That's what.
Now,
Exactly.
This is I started watching Joe. That's how I got into this. Joe
Right.
Bay, and I love Joe.
No, I think Tammy's in a whole different community. So
Yeah.
she's not, she doesn't know anything about drama over here. So are you
Right.
assuming that Tammy's talking about the drama in this community, Tony?
No, I'm talking about yes, in
Our community.
what we refer to as the mob tube
Yeah.
community.
Oh, no. See, I came over here from another channel. Okay. I'm not going to mention. If Thindu wants to, that's fine. Okay. Because I was guilty by association over there. I will say, though, there were people there that have been blocked. They've been blocked by me, that kind of thing with that. But because I was in other people's chats. Okay. From there, I also got backlash. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Well, yes, dear, but I'm not addressing this to you unless you have always been a part of this genre.
Right.
Have you?
Oh, the mob tube?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, no.
Well,
Okay.
she just got in here about a month ago, Tony.
Yeah, and I realize that. I'm not talking about that.
Okay.
I am talking about, in general, what started out as a lot of fun got ugly real quick.
Yeah.
And why is that? Now, I know why I have a problem with some of the content creators, and I don't go there.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
That I just don't go there. But
Yep.
on the other hand, I see people turning a blind eye to the obvious, and that bothers me too. And I think you all know what I'm talking about.
Right.
Am I right or
Yeah,
wrong?
you're there. No, I'm following you. I'm
Okay.
following you.
Because when the shit hit the fan, it was all over MRE.
Mhm.
Am I right?
Right.
Now,
When that doxing started, you feel like it started then?
I know it started then.
Right.
I'm sorry.
And
I didn't mean to bring at you
You're
guys.
good. You're good,
No.
Tammy.
Good, Tammy.
Let Tony finish.
Tammy,
Yeah.
this has nothing to do with you.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I just can't. If my kid came home with a Hitler tattoo on his arm, I think that's probably the only thing that would ever make me disown.
Oh, we're not going to get into this back and forth because MRE is a dear friend of mine.
Yeah,
And I don't want to do the back and forth with
And
you
I
over
have
here.
nothing against him personally.
Because I know, but the tattoo
Uh-oh.
means something else. It doesn't mean that he worships Hitler.
Did he ever say he hated Hitler?
Uh-oh.
No,
I don't think you need to say he hates Hitler.
Oh, he doesn't. I
What
don't
do you
know
mean
about you, sweetheart, but I knew people with numbers on their arm.
He sold.
I know sold.
I don't want to speak for him. I don't want to speak.
Yeah.
I don't want to be up here while there's a conversation that's going.
I'm
about
sorry.
that is a very dear friend of me and I care about.
Right.
Zindu.
See, this is the whole thing here. Okay. Tony, I know exactly where you're going with this. And I understand what you're saying. Dindu, as a content creator, I keep everything in the realm of YouTube, and I really can't look outside YouTube at these people. A lot of these people. If I didn't meet you outside of this house that I'm sitting in right now as a human being, then I have really no, what feeling for people. Like I said, a lot of people are behind avatars. So I approach this, I leave everybody's business at the door, is what I want to say. If
And I've
somebody
known him outside of YouTube for a long time, and
right,
he's
well,
not a white
that's what I'm
supremacist
saying.
skinhead. He doesn't hail Hitler.
Right. I didn't never seen MRE do any of that.
I feel bad now because I
Okay,
came
sorry,
on
guys.
talking about my stuff. I apologize.
Pictures, they could bring up videos. You know what? Again, I'm going to say it. We have to consider the source too on who's bringing this to the table. You know, you could have a guy that killed 5 people 30 years ago
Poetry, and have a good day, babe.
and come
All
up
right.
here and try to be someone cool. That's all. I mean, I could go on and on with that one. So, what
NB, I
keep everything
apologize.
to YouTube. I go by how these people treat me and how they are on YouTube, how they come on my panel, how they are in the chat room, how we talk about how we grew up and what
Talk
we
about
grew up.
dogs. You guys both loved animals.
Yes,
know
I
he loves
love
you
them.
because he loves your dog. He likes to do the dog talk with you. He likes
Right.
coming on here
I'm
and talk
going
about
relationships in this last year with these people on YouTube only. You know, if I didn't meet you and come to your house, or if you didn't meet me and come to my house yet, like I said, I treat them.
Would you let MRE in your house and sit at your table and eat dinner with you?
If MRE called me and said, "Hey, Tindo, I'm coming over to the city. I want to meet you," and I would. Here's what and I'm being totally honest. First of all, I'll meet up with him immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Do whatever we have to do whatever he wants to do, this and that. I have another half here who's not cool with YouTube, who's not cool with meeting people, who's not
Mm-hmm.
cool. And 2 content creators, they experienced that when they came to this city.
Yeah.
You know, I told them right off the bat, you know, there's another half of the owner of this house here that ain't into all this stuff. So I give my wife 100,000% respect.
Oh, right. Yeah. So
You know,
you'd meet
I'll
him.
go get a hotel room. I'll sit in the
Well,
same hotel room with them. I'll
Man.
sleep in the whole same hotel room. I'll
yeah.
go to
I
dinner
get what
with
you're
them.
saying.
Yeah, okay, all that. You
Mhm.
too, sis, Tony. You too,
Yeah.
Tammy. You too. You know, but bringing people to the house and all that. Well, guess what? Dindu's it's going to go on 39 years of marriage. I got another half.
No, I got you with that. Yeah, it's not
You
just
know,
your house.
so,
I got what you're saying. You sit
but-
down and break bread with him, but
Yep. Hey, if they
Okay.
call me Dindu, come to Alaska. All expenses paid and meet us. I'm on my way. No hesitation.
and
It is what it is.
there's certain creators that you see that you would not meet, or would you meet anybody
Exactly.
once?
Now let's go this way. 10, 15 content creators out there. I would walk right over if they were on the ground. Now ask me why. I don't like the way they preach. I don't like what they're selling, and I don't like the taste of their Kool-Aid. So, like Dindu just said, I X out and I don't give them
Yes,
a there. I don't go
exactly.
in their chats. I don't harass
Nope.
them because I don't want them to harass me.
Right.
All that. So that's why I hit on that chat room stuff and how to act in there, who's in there, this. And now I'm going there with content creators.
You know,
I feel
and
the same way.
sorry.
Go ahead. I'll shut up. You talk.
No,
Well,
this
listen,
is your
Tammy-
platform. No.
No, you are my
Tammy.
guest. Tony came up
Yeah.
with a beautiful subject here. I want you your output now. If I'm wrong or if you see something different, please let me know.
I got to get off and make a phone call, but Tony, I didn't want to hop off if you had more to say about this topic.
No, I'm just wanted to hear what you thought of what I said. That's all.
Yeah, because my phone keeps
That's how I
ringing,
feel.
and
I mean,
it's an important phone call that I got to
Go
pick
ahead.
up.
Well, I'll tell you what I think.
Go ahead,
I think,
Tony.
I think it's a very sticky subject for
Yep.
some people like me, who is a baby boomer. it is a problem. And
Yeah.
I leave it in the past. You know, I don't want to
Yep.
judge people on what they were, but dear God, at least freaking own it. If nothing
Right.
else.
You know, and I'm owning for myself
Tony,
that
Tommy,
I,
Tony, Tammy, she's not talking to you.
Not
She's not
talking
talking to you.
at all.
She's talking about the other situation. And he's not going to own something that he wasn't a part of.
And that's
Okay.
another good thing. Owning
You know.
something on what some of these guys say. You know, now you got to put it in two lines here. What they're saying about the guy, what's real, what this guy's saying, what this person.
But people can have opinions, and he even feels that people could have opinions.
Yes.
yes,
If I didn't know him and if I didn't know him like I know him, I mean, some of the stuff they're putting out, it looks a certain way. I know him a different way. And I'll say that. I've said it to him. He says it to himself. He knows it looks bad. And that's it. But I mean, it's all about, there's only so many times
What does that tell you? Does that, so
I think the Nazi talk is old at this point. I think I'm sick of hearing about the Nazi talk, and my friend, and then no disrespect, Tony. It's like been a subject that's been dragged on in this community. And it's like, people either like, you feel a certain way or move. How many times a week is there a video done about him being a certain thing? Like these creators are doing video after video after video on it.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like at a certain point, okay, we understand you feel that way. Now move on.
Yeah.
And that's
Get
how
on
we feel.
with your life.
Because he's not bringing it up. If you don't like him, then unsubscribe and don't watch him. He's not bringing it up. Then, I mean, this is over from March. We've been talking about this Nazi talk, and I just feel like
oh geez,
and every week there's probably 3 or 4 videos done about for the past since March, maybe. You know, it's like time to move on with it. It's getting old. That's how I feel.
I just think YouTube needs to be fun for me.
Tony has a point. Tony has valid feelings, though. She's a valid the way she feels about this topic. It is a touchy topic for people.
Very much, yes.
Have you ever known anyone who admired Hitler? I haven't.
Who said that he admires Hitler, though?
And who says he doesn't?
You know
It's
what?
a zombie Hitler tattoo.
Can I say a fast story real fast? I'm going to say something. I'm 58 years old.
Yeah.
I'm a union labor steward. I'm a union organizer. I had 3 guys through my experience in my life here come right out of prison, Hitler Youth. And when they came out, their ways were changed and they were new men and they were all that. When I first met these guys, and I'm going to go right in your lane, Tony, I wanted to throw right up. Do you hear me? Throw right up and just quit and go home when I met these guys. Okay. As a man, though, a guy from the streets, too, I'm talking here. I said to myself, ain't nobody going to bump into him. Okay. So I proceeded to work with these gentlemen just to see, hear, and what they all that. And again, I was the union steward. I don't go nowhere. I can't get fired. What I say goes. Okay. Did they mean what they said? Absolutely. Hopefully. I mean, did they have families? Absolutely. Did they have good parents? Yeah. I mean, I'm going on years of knowing these guys now. They haven't stepped out of their lane. They haven't did this. They haven't did that. And I thank God. I'm talking out of experience here. I thank God for this too, for these gentlemen. You know, one had more kids. The other one got married. The other one's doing wonderful. They're all doing wonderful. But to judge them on their past, I mean,
even if it's their present, though, if they're not trying to push certain things on you.
Right. I mean, the one used to come with a turtleneck and long sleeves every day. He was so embarrassed. I mean, I used to tell him, oh, dude, you know what? It's 90 degrees out. I wouldn't. Dean, do I'm good. Okay.
Let Vinny Bracco up. Oh, he's driving. Never mind. I was going to have him take my place.
But I mean, and now I'm on YouTube. So, and the he said, she said, I mean, I just take everything with a grain of salt on
That,
YouTube.
yeah,
That's
yes,
what Hindu thinks of it and what I
I
feel.
agree with you. Yes.
I mean, to start going after a person's past, we'd have no friends on YouTube here, folks.
No.
I was no altar boy. Okay, let me just get that.
Oh, me either. Me
And
either,
I don't want to
Thindu.
start another conversation, but I mean, so, and I'm not embarrassed, and I'm not
Yeah,
ashamed.
but let's say, okay, so he loves Hitler. I love Hitler. We all love Hitler. I mean, unless we're trying to push it onto you, I mean, what does it matter?
Oh,
you
so it
gotta
doesn't
remember,
matter to you
right? There's
that our
other
soldiers
people, though.
died over there.
Right?
People were led into
Yes.
ovens. That doesn't fucking bother you?
See, there's that history there, everybody, and I agree with Tony. There's families affected by that, and there's people still affected by
I
that.
love
Was the
when people say,
Holocaust.
so what? It's
I
like,
mean,
yeah, so what? If you
the first
understood you
person
were
that
led
comes
down
up
the
here.
wrong track.
Go ahead, Tony. Go ahead. No, I agree, Tony. I agree with you 5,000% there. Okay.
Thank you, Ralph. Thank
I'm
you. I
going as a
appreciate
content
that.
creator.
No, that's the thing, Gianni. He's never pushed any type of anything. And I've known him before this community, and we talk privately, like where he's unfiltered. There's never been anything pushed.
For me, I don't have a problem with MRE because I didn't know any of this. Will I have? I won't have a problem with him or anything. You know, I'm sorry, Thindu. Maybe I shouldn't have said the name.
No, it's mine. We all know who we're talking about. But I really got to pick up this phone call because my daughter's father.
Okay, okay.
So I'm going to jump down. If I could jump back up, I will in a couple minutes.
Okay.
Tony,
For
it was
me,
nice talking to you, hon. Tony, Tammy, and Do.
yeah, you too.
See, NB.
Okay, girls, let's. But I want to put a cap on this. I think a lot.
Yes, please.
A lot of people got mad at me today. I think not mad at me, but
I'm not mad at you.
no, not you. I'm just saying. I reading the chat too. I mean, I just my shows. Hey, listen, it's about opinion and to disagree, agree to disagree. Okay, I don't mind talking about things, and I don't mind discussing them. So it's just how everybody feels about it. And I do understand all points here. I do, because I felt the effect on the other side of that too, by the Jewish people that I grew up with. So as a human being and what I am embedded in as a professional, you just got to see sometimes both sides of each story, no matter how disgusted you are, and do the right thing by yourself. So, Tony.
But what I'm asking you is the people that you knew with those things on their arm,
Yeah.
did they realize they were taken down a wrong path when they were?
Absolutely,
Okay.
Tony.
That's
Tony,
what
one
I'm
guy used to cry to me. He used to tell me, "Why didn't I go the way you want?" And he used to look at everything around him, and he used to see the way I was with people. He thought, if I could go into your shoes, Tindu, one day and show the love you do. And today, the guy's a labor steward. The guy is a labor steward. Okay, that is the heavenly story about all this. That now men look up to him and women look up to him, and he helps everybody. So I wanted to get that point across, and I wanted to get your point across on the other side of the fence with it. I understand that 1,000% also. So,
But then why not own it?
you know what?
You know why? Because we had Nazi sympathizers coming here, skinheads. Right. And you know who they picked on? They picked on kids with no dads.
I know.
You know who they got to join? Kids with, who lost their dad or who were just kind of lost at the time. But mostly it was kids who had no father figure because either their dad left,
right,
or died.
Right. You know what?
And it's really, and were they nice to me? They could not have been nicer.
Right.
I was a store clerk.
Right.
I knew these kids.
Yep. Yep.
but I was the right color and I'm not Jewish,
Right.
you
Right.
know,
I
and
know.
that bothered me because
know.
it's like, how can you be so nice to me and yet start shit other places? And I'm talking, this is before the internet and the whole nine
Right.
yards.
Right.
But I just didn't, you know, and some of them I know ended up in jail. One was a good friend of my son's.
Right.
Kid couldn't have been any nicer. I knew both of his parents. His dad died when he was 10 years old in an accident.
Right.
And that kid was lost,
Right. Right. Right.
you
And you know
know,
what?
and I just, because I worried about it because they were, but they'd been friends for years, even before he got into this, because they,
Right.
you know, they were the same age and in the same grade. And I just didn't, I certainly didn't want my son being a part of that.
No. 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 Hey, you know, I had my daughter, same thing, you know. You go try to pronounce it all the best ways, you know, and I have 3 strikes against me already with them people, Tony, like you just said. I mean, I'm Sicilian, Catholic, and, you know, white. Those are 3 strikes they all hate. You know, that was, and I told you, I threw up at first. But what are you going to do? You gotta get your toes wet in the water sometimes in life. You're doing the right thing, and you hope it rubs off. And I thank God in heaven it rubbed off, because that's the only help some of these people can get is the good Lord's help once they see Him and what they've done. So, you know, I give every guy and a woman that chance when they step out of that perimeter to come back here, do the right thing, shit or get off the pot, go back. You
We
know,
also know from history, usually the biggest offenders that scream, the people who scream the most about others tend to be just that thing.
right? The
Right
loudest guy
about
in the
that?
room, huh?
No, I'm just saying.
No, right, no, right,
You
right,
know,
right, no,
most of
and
the people who
right,
do the loudest rat screaming, whatever they want to call it, what is that? That's deflection. You
that's what
know,
they say,
because you
right,
can't, in other words, I don't care who's a rat or not. I wasn't in their shoes.
right,
I
right,
wasn't facing a life sentence or a death penalty.
right,
And if you get out of that life, more power to you. If
right.
MRE got out of that life, more power to him. But God damn it, don't tell me you weren't in it to begin with.
Well, Tony, again, I could only say this is YouTube, and people are going to do and say what they want to say. Everybody's got different agendas. Everybody's got different avenues. So,
But
I mean,
he could be such a positive force
oh, no doubt. No doubt.
for the betterment, for getting rid of this. You know,
You know what?
they say that the Nazi sympathizers are the biggest domestic terrorist group in the United States.
Hmm. Well,
So it is an issue to a degree.
right, right, right. I'm not up on those stats or anything, but listen, there's a lot of bad. There's a lot of good on this YouTube. On these
Oh,
people,
definitely, there's a lot of good, and
you
I'm
know, it's the way, like I said, you gotta I look at these people sometimes with crossed eyes, a lot of these people. You know, I'm like, oh boy. I mean, I could, like I said, there's about 10, 15 content creators. I sit here biting my finger with crossed eyes. I mean, I can't say a word. I'm not going to say a word. I'm not even going to go in the chat and say I don't like you. You can't
I
even give
just
it that
don't go
split
in.
second of error. You know, how the hell do I know this? This guy just said he was this way. All of a sudden, he's this way. This guy, this woman's that, and all of a sudden, she's. They make it like a seesaw here. So again, that's why I stand in the playground and I watch and I see and I
You
keep it
don't think I
bound.
did that for a long time? I most certainly did. And then I came to the conclusion, I'm not going to go on channels that I don't like,
Right?
but I'm also not going to pretend I'm not hearing things that do make sense.
No, no, no. I mean, you got a great point there, avid point, all of it.
I'm
I
not
mean,
going
I'm not going to sit here and pretend, you know, okay, like what could I use for example? How could I use for a good example? I mean, okay, if a guy's saying it's black and it's black and it's black and it's really red, how long are you going to sit there and try to realize that that is black? Then what he's saying. I mean, you might as well just go off the bridge.
well, some
You're waiting.
people
You're waiting
just
for a
like,
bus that's never going to come because
yeah,
you're going to get the wrong answer all the time.
but it
I,
seems like if you repeat something uh, often enough, people will believe you.
yes, yes,
Doesn't make it the truth. It just means you'll be believed.
right. If you pipe it through YouTube enough, you hit the nail on that again. If you pipe it through YouTube enough, you'll probably make 3/4 of the people believe you. I mean, I've seen it happen.
Well, there's a lot of sheeple
Oh,
in
wow.
this genre.
I,
People who
I,
admire the mob people, which I think is ridiculous.
right, right,
Those who got out of it, more power to them. How they got out of it, that's not my business. That's theirs.
right, right. I mean, I can't even.
And if you're changing your life, more power to you.
Right.
But if you're posing, that to me is sick.
Absolutely. You know how many posers are on here? We can't even distinguish them at this point, the posers. I mean, that you really got to sit here 24/7 and listen to every one of these guys' shows to really figure out what and who they are. I mean, and as far as time, I don't even have time to do my own show. So that's why I don't even give none of that air. I could care less about their pasts, all that, Tony. I just going what what we have here forward, Beam Du has here, and that's it. That's all I could do. So
But you're an honest person.
I know, I know. I
I'm an
mean,
honest person. I'm a nobody.
right. I
I don't
try to
have a
see things
channel. I keep my mouth shut 99% of the time and I just listen.
right, right.
But it's just gotten to the point, where and sides. I'm not in middle school. I don't pick
Sides,
sides.
right, right. Well, what they call sides. What do I want to say? We call like really sides. What sides? I got away from sides years ago. It's like
We're free thinkers.
right,
We're
and like
independent thinkers.
I'll get back to. I guess I'm old school in a way where, like I said, when I came into here, I stick with the people that came in with me, that helped me, because I never looked back or looked at anything else.
Yeah,
So
well,
I know what they
I
do.
just observed a lot of uh changing of the subject, won't address it, makes a joke out of it, and that got to me. It's like, I don't care what you were, I care what you are now. But damn it, don't pretend you weren't,
Well,
is all I'm saying. And
right,
that's all I wanted to say. Just, you know,
valid point.
if you have a reputation, if you've been arrested, if you have a freaking Hitler tattoo on your arm, own it,
Right.
is all I'm saying. And I'm not hearing that. I'm hearing everything but. And when somebody says, so what? That just that just rips me up.
Yeah,
It just rips me up because I was born after that period. And
right,
I
right,
do know people that were in concentration camps and survived.
right,
And
right.
it just blows my mind that somebody could put that maniac's face forever, unless they get, I mean, I guess you can have tattoos removed. Why not have it removed? Problem solved. Costs a lot of money to have it removed. Put
Right.
something over it, whatever. You're bringing that shit on yourself because of what you keep.
Right, right.
And that's all I have to say. I'll get off now. I'm not mad at
Oh.
I'm not even mad at MRE.
No, I
I
understand.
loved his history shows.
Right,
His
right.
history shows were great.
You came up, you said what you had to say, and I appreciate it, Tony.
Well, and
I
thank
mean,
you for allowing me to do it. And I'm not
no problem.
on anybody's case. I don't care who anybody listens to. That's nobody's freaking business, and nobody has the right to tell anybody where they can and cannot go.
Right,
Because after all, this is America. Maybe not the one that we grew up with,
right, right, right.
but
No,
it still is America. And we have servicemen who are not drafted anymore. Yeah, you got to sign up for the draft at 18.
right.
But in my time, you went,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
unless
There's
you
no
were
way out of
physically
it.
unable, or if you had a high number and you were never called, you were lucky. But, I just think we owe our servicemen a big pat on the back.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
And to me, anything that represents what our soldiers died for
Right.
should never be glorified
Glorified.
in
Exactly.
any way or shape or form. I think these people are sick.
Right, right.
Okay, that's all I have to say, sweetheart. Thank you.
Al. Thank you for coming on and giving your opinion. I really appreciate it. You have a great night. Okay. I changed my avatar for a second too. I hope everybody, you know what? You do a show is a show, and you do what you got to do. That's what it's here for. Every day's a learning experience that goes on and on and on. So, I mean, good stuff. Good stuff. I took it down. Did you see what you said? Fratello, I'm sorry I ignored the chat. You see the numbers Mikey put up, everybody? The hell with the 20, what is it, Mike? 209? The hell with the 209. Look at the 4 number, Mikey. Everybody, look at the 4 number. 0121, Tindu's birthday. See what I mean, Mike? When you see what I mean? 0121, Tindu's birthday. Okay. I love you, Mikey. Let's leave that up a second. I can't wait to. You didn't recognize that, did you? My Goomba. I'm not going to swear. My birthday. What? A couple days late? Story of my life. Day late and $1 short. Dingo. Are you a 121? All right, Tony. And the Bills lost. See what I mean, Mike? Sitting here trying to get happy and your birthday. I'm just looking for a toy to hit myself with. Maybe I don't want to get him nuts. He's been sleeping up there. What else could I show you? I don't even know where I'm at right now. Nick M, what's going down, Paisan? Joe Della, have a great night, Joe Della. And my Bills. And the Bills lost, he said. Oh, nice, Gianni, nice. Maybe I'll meet you there. Maybe I'll get in the car and meet you there with all the luck I'm having over here. And seeing Gianni's name, congratulations, John Gotti the third on the knockout Saturday night. I didn't even get into that story Saturday because I forgot that one too. There was nothing better to be at the fight arena on my birthday at that fight. I wish I would have paid attention and gone and had fun. You know, birthday, your boy's fighting, and then he wins. So not the boat. What else? And it's at the casino. Not that I would have gambled. I probably would have ate, like I'm gonna do now. Oh, I know, Mikey. Mike, we got it all here, baby. You know that. It was. I caught all the previews and the previews. I caught all the replays, Gianni. It was a good fight. He came out swinging too. I got to tell him. I got to give him some advice though. On the boxing level, I got to give him. I got to give him some advice on the boxing level. I know, Tindo. Okay, Tindo. I'm telling you, like about 3 or 4 tips I'd love to give him with the power and the punches he has. He's coming in hooking too much. I know his arms are bigger than me. He comes in with straight punches, he's going to be the knockout artist of the world. You made up for it, Gianni. Nice. One table to the other table. That's the way to do it. Get off the bad table, go to another table. Yes, it was a great chat. It was a great chat. It was great. And there's the Wine Guild. What are you doing? I missed a ton of people. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What's that noise? Vito. I think the food's calling me now. That's that noise. The straight. He said straight. Mikey said straight. It was like a straight right. Bonk, bonk. Not boxed, Mikey. You know, if it would have came in boxed, I would have said this, Mikey. I'm going to boxed. But it came in straight. I never had a straight 4 number in my. That's what I get. Sven Larson. How are you, sir? See no evil, thank you. Let me put that up there. Wasting all these great comments. I'm still on the numbers. Mikey's got me looking at the number. I'm having dreams that I hit it, Mike. Hallucinations, fascinations of that. I pretend I bet it. There's See No Evil. Thank you, See No Evil. I appreciate it. Let's get this channel monetized. And then the videos are going to come out. I'll tell you guys, it's going to be some good stuff. I can't wait. Feels like I'm holding back on everything. Oh, are you kidding me? What do you want? What do you want me to do? Don't make me throw my back out, please. After this show, huh? We'll get into. Where's the speed bag, Mikey? I'll make it sing. Vito goes crazy. I had the speed bag and punching bag in the garage. Vito used to go nuts. Go nuts. If I hit that speed bag, Paul Clinton goes, my wife had a good right hook, Dean. I was going to call myself Z. You guys got me calling myself Z today. Gianni, are you taking off, Goomba? Have a good night. Maybe I'll see you later. All right, Kuzini. I know. You know what? What is it? 4:37. 2 hours and 15 minutes. I got to get some view time. We need hours. What could I say? Maybe I'll just put the computer in the other room during the live, mute it. You guys could do whatever you want in here. I'll go eat dinner and come back. Huh? What kind of idea is that, you wacko? I could see ALV. Bonk. Stiggs has got to him. Bonk. Oh, he's going to leave his computer running on the live now. He's doing a Ralphie. He's going to keep his chat open. They'll be dropping sex bots in there. Wine Guild, huh? Oh, Rat Trap. That's what I got a lot of short Sicilians over here too that use things. What was it? I think after I was 13, she stopped using her hands because I hurt. Her hands used to get hurt on us. So she, of course, the wooden spoon and fork took over till we were about 16. Then the Louisville Slugger came into effect. Ever since I left the one in my room, it was a Buffalo Bison. It was a professional bat, so she used to use it on us. I had to take it out of my room. I still got the thing. Probably got her prints all over it too. Still. Huh? I'm not hurt. She used to walk around with the bat. I'm not hurting my hands on them. My father used to go like this. That's what I'm talking about. What do you mean that's what you're talking about? She's swinging that thing. Oh, Nick M, you too? Nick M, I'm going to give up, Nick M. I'm going to call 1-800-BET responsible. Get help. Yeah, is this the help center? Hi, we could help. What's your addiction then? I bet $3 to $4, the highest a day, $5. Get out of here. What kind of sick joke is this? Get out of here. Okay. What do you mean? What do you mean I don't need help? And they look at you like, really? You bet $3 to $4, $5 a day. You think that's a problem? With what we have walking, we have people that lose their house. So why do you have 1-800 help on the back of the ticket? A guy like me needs all the help he could get. You know what? I'm gonna go eat. That's it. Show's over. What a show today. What could I tell you? I get this today. Yeah. He's gonna go nuts. Dindu gets X'd today. All right, everybody. Oh, Rat Trap. Remember the story in the kitchen when you got the 2, 3, 4 Sicilian ladies with the bumper butts and you go in there for the meatball? They go like this. You feel like you're at bumper cars. I know a team who's near the meatballs. Go get them. You ask a question and all of a sudden you're like this, getting bounced around by hips. They were the best. My mother's going to kill me. They were the best hip checkers. If only the NHL ever would have seen them in the kitchen. All right. Oh. Hi, Mom. How you doing over there? Oh, I'll tell you, Paul, I'm shot. I'm shot. All right, everybody. I'm going to go eat again. I love you all. I'm not going to do a roll call, Rat Trap. Tony, Paul, I'm not going to do it. Wine Guild, See No Evil, my man. Mikey, when are you going to come on the show again? Get up here. You got to get one day. You get me going this week. Surprise me. Get on the show. Nick, my man. Sven, Gianni. I said Rat Trap. Rough week. My Goomba, Joe Della, Maureen, Tammy, NB, Teresa Murphy, Todd Father, Don Miku, Brooklyn guy. I love you all. Hope you had fun. I'll see you tomorrow.